Did you know that the cost of summer camps can be tax deductible? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did you know that there are some employers that will actually reimburse you for the cost of the summer camp that you're putting your child in? Did y'all know that? So if you didn't know that, tune in because I'm about to take you through some of these things that you need to know that can help you save some money. Hi parents, I'm Holly Reid, the creator of the masterplaybook.com, and you are in the right place if you want to raise money smart kids and give them a solid financial foundation. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button and click that notification bell. So first of all, some summer camps can be tax deductible. Some of it can be eligible for tax deductions. And so the IRS actually allows tax credits for certain qualifying child care expenses, and that can include summer camps. So here's the trick with that. Here's the way that works, is that both parents must either be working or actively seeking employment. So someone in the household can be unemployed just as long as the parents are actively seeking employment. And this is typically where the camp is primarily for the care of a child who might be 13 and under, or under 13, I think is the rule, right? So it could be eligible, again, it could be eligible for tax deductions if both parents must work, or if parents are actively seeking employment during the time, and the camp must be primarily for the care of children under 13. So that's one way that you can take advantage of allowing these costs, all these summer camps, to be tax deductible. All right. Now, let's talk about some of these employer reimbursement programs. This is good. So if you're not sure if your employer does it or not, I encourage you tomorrow when you go in the office, go start searching. If you don't feel like searching, call your HR specialist or your people and culture specialist and just ask the question and let them tell you where you can go find the information. But some employers offer a direct reimbursement for summer camp activities. And some employers will also cap it like up to a certain amount. But y'all, that's really helpful. And if you aren't taking advantage of these benefits, then I highly, highly, highly encourage you to do so. All right. So check with your human resources department or your benefits administrator to see if you are eligible for the reimbursements. And you also want to see what are the reimbursement limits, right? Okay. All right. Here's a third way that you may be able to save cost on these summer camps. All right. The third way is, have y'all ever heard of an SFA account? Have y'all ever heard of an FSA account? If so, give me a 1, raise your hand, put your favorite emoji in the chat. But the FSA stands for the Flexible Spending Account. And so often there is a dependent care flexible spending account where you are contributing pre-tax dollars to this FSA account to cover eligible dependent care expenses. And so if you are contributing, if you have a dependent, if you have an FSA account, then you are contributing pre-tax dollars, and you can use those pre-tax dollars to pay for some of these camps. Did you know that? All right, check with your tax advisor, look at your specific qualifying expenses. But this is a great way to set aside funds from your salary that is ultimately going to reduce your tax liability. And we all want to pay less taxes. We all want to pay lower, fewer. We want to give up fewer of our dollars. And if you know in advance, especially as next year comes around, you're doing your planning, you can start setting aside pre-tax dollars in that FSA account to cover some of your dependent care expenses, which could include the cost of summer camps, right? So documentation and compliance, you know the IRS, they do not play. So you want to make sure that you are keeping records of receipts, that you are keeping invoices from the summer camp expenses. Some of the documentation may request for you to get the tax ID of the organization that's hosting the camp, and that's something that they can give to you. But you want to make sure that you're staying informed about the specific requirements, whether or not you can claim tax deductions, or whether or not you can actually seek reimbursement either from your FSA provider or from your employer. And if you want to learn more about it, you can also check the Internal Revenue Code. It's Section 21. So it's Internal Revenue Code, Section 21, that talks specifically about dependent care expenses that are tax deductible. So I hope this was helpful, right? This could really help you make some different decisions when it comes to how you want to shape your child's experience this summer.